Okay, I'm back, and I just thought I would quickly sort out my setup for this thing, and at the same time show you how you can manipulate your pieces. Whoops, you don't want to skew them, but you do want to move them. You can use these, but I was actually trying to get that to lie more angled, so that I could, yeah, so smooth without changing its shape. Right, so I'm just going to sort of get it to resize. Right, and again I was right, so in terms of saving your document, you go to whoops, where am I? Save as, and it's called that, and I am saving it as a PNG. PNG works for most things, so I'm in the habit of doing that. And it already exists, so I'll just touch replace because I actually changed the setup. Oh, and I've also messed around with these things. When I move them. Oh, never mind, I'm taking them off. Ignore them. Right, so we go to this other program that I've got, which I told you about, and it seems to have disappeared. Posteraver, I think would be the way you would pronounce it. And I am just on my desktop looking for the PNG file. Adobe, there it is. Okay. Right, so that's a photo file, and basically this, I don't know what the DIN stands for, I have no clue, but it's A4. It will give you A3, and it means just A3, and legal and letter, but I actually have A4 on my printer. It sets some borders. They are in centimetres, but it does give you an option to do inches, feet, etc. I'll stick with centimetres, so that's half centimetre border around it. This overlap, I'm never really worried about it too much. I've just left it on the default. You could perhaps fiddle with it, but it's giving you a 1.27 centimetre overlap, which is, you know, so you can tape your pieces together. And it's printing out on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thought I was being smart. I hate it when it does that. So I'll just go back, because I opted for landscape, and I might pick portrait and see if that does any better. What do we got? That's got to be wrong. That's 2 and a bit. Don't think it's done its job properly. Right. Okay, next. Just make sure it knows I'm talking about that paper. Portrait, next. Just click on these things. Still saying that's far too small. I have to stop you. Okay, I'm back. I had to fiddle with this because I wasn't happy with the size once I finally fixed it. Some glitch in this thing. Oh, just starting it again, fixed it. But as you can see, I've got 5 pages that have just got stuff all on them. But I can't change that. I've tried it several different ways. I mean, that basically could go over there and it makes no difference at all. I couldn't be bothered moving it. But that's life. That's just how it goes. That's the best that you can do. So that's how it would print out. It's tiled it. I could fiddle a wee bit more. The other option is really to take one of them out and print them one at a time, I suppose. Mind you, then you get that. Okay, so you're basically saving it, and if you pick it up, it's going to be in my documents. Not there. I'm not going to waste your time watching me find it. Okay, I've got to save the tunic. I'll save the file. Tunic. And here she goes. 25 pages, so you can have a history book if you want. And for me, you know, I'm going really, and it's basically because it's an adult pen. But the pages down the side annoy me, and there are ways of printing it so that, you know, it's not going to bother you. You can see how the lines are not as attractive as they should be. Look at that. They're too thick. So, you know, take more care than I did with yours. And if you're doing anything other than for your own amusement. I mean, that corner's not square. I'm not a perfectionist, these are just terrible. But that's how you draw it and print it out. My next videos, which hopefully will not be as many, will just be about how I resize it for myself, because this isn't my size. Okay, thank you for watching. Happy pattern making.